So I have a question for you. Do you prefer originality and authenticity, or do you like reused, rehashed, remixed, a sasta copy? For me, it depends on my mood. It depends on what that song was, and it depends what happened with that song. There are a lot of songs out there that shouldn't be touched, and they were touched. And then there were some songs out there that they touched, and they made better in some ways, and in some ways they remained the same. You go for original all the time?
Original for
Not
sure.
always though. I like copies too.
I'm a moody
Yeah.
Yeah.
person. So if I'm in a good mood and I hear a copy, maybe I'll like it. But if I already have bad feelings about it, then it's game over. I will not like it, even if I hear it 1,000 times. And this is the case with my first song, Ek Do Teen. You know I have to choose this song because it's my darling Madhuri Dixit song. This is the most iconic dance number that they have remixed in the recent times. And they did a horrendous job with it. I might be biased. I am probably the biggest Madhuri fan out there. I love her to pieces. But what the hell was this? मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. क्यों किया? कैसे किया? And oh my god, I'm just so blown. Ek Do Teen equals Madhuri. Ek Do Teen
For sure.
equals Saroj Khan. Ek Do Teen is the reason Saroj Khan and Madhuri Dixit's partnership got cemented and was used for decades. कितने hit गाने दिए इस जोड़ी ने. And so to take this song, if you're going to take it, then make sure you do something good with it. Better than the original. If you can't, don't attempt. Madhuri's iconic pink costume, her hair is in that ponytail, and she's looking slim, trim, cute, bubbly. I love it. Alka Yagnik ka Gana, her singing. Shreya Ghoshal is an amazing singer. Beautiful voice. Lekin this is Alka Yagnik's song. Ek Do Teen अलका याग्निक आती है जहन में, not Shreya Ghoshal. जहां तक dance moves जाते हैं, maybe Jacqueline Fernandez had some upgraded moves, but I think Madhuri killed it with the dancing. I think वही iconic steps हमें याद आते हैं, not Jacqueline's. And then Jacqueline did reuse some of Madhuri's steps, but the charisma wasn't there, the persona wasn't there, that 1,000-watt smile wasn't there, and the original had like a catwalk in the middle of the song.
Yes.
है ना?
Yes, that.
एक outfit दिखा रही थी वो, एक के बाद एक, and I was like, yes, girl, get it. New wala just killed the whole feeling of that song. The innocence was gone. The lyrics were trash. I don't know. I didn't like it. Jacqueline is pretty. I think she's a good dancer. I even think some of the costumes were nice. But please don't tell me that this is Ek Do Teen, because Ek Do Teen, it is not.
It was a disaster because, first of all, Ek Do Teen has a story itself. Yeah. It's got a vision. It's a picture. What Jacqueline did, she was just looking hot and sexy and just roaming around. In that movie, even you've got Anupam Kher. He's got a character. He's playing a role. You could tell he's doing something. There's a scene in the end where wo apne sar baja rahi hai and stuff. I think that was even beautiful. It had an ada. It had a unique style to it. And it was telling a story where she's like transiting from emotions to this bubbly girl again. I think that was just amazing. With this, it was total trash.
If you ask me, जो beginning का मोहिनी 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 था ना, वही बकवास था new version में. That didn't even create excitement. And that's just a name. That's just one word saying it repeatedly.
You just told the words from my mouth, you know. Because even Mohini was used in Happy New Year song Main Lovely Hogi. Even that was better. This Ek Do Teen, they just trashed it. It is untouchable. You cannot mess with Madhuri's iconic song. 90s का era इस गाने से शुरू हुआ था, जहाँ पे हमें माधुरी नजर आती है full form में. What an introduction! A star was being, you know, she became a star overnight with Ek Do Teen. See, एक तो गाने का उन्होंने खराब किया. I have no issues with Shreya Ghoshal, लेकिन the music, the arrangement, जो अहमद खान ने choreography भी की है. Meanwhile, I thought Tiger Shroff could have done better job than Jacqueline. She was just a mannequin, I guess.
It can be used during an ab workout. Yeah, hips अच्छे बन जाएंगे बस, क्योंकि वो
gym गाना ये.
बस exercise करने लायक ये गाना बच्चा है. अगर आपने dance करना है, perform करना है, तो please go to Madhuri's original.
I'll bring the song which to me is actually very untouchable also. That is Raveena Tandon's song टिप टिप बरसा पानी. और मुझे लगता है उस गाने के साथ जितनी नाइंसाफी की है recent time में, I love Katrina But damn girl, you couldn't do it. She looks like a man to me. I don't know. She was statuesque, anything. लेकिन वो अदा, वो नखरा, वो नजाकत, वो होश हरबा beauty that Ravina brought. She was आग in the पानी. She
Yes.
was burning herself, you
Yes.
know. वो नजर आ रहा था. I remember जब वो गाना था, उसके स्टार्टिंग में टन 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 जब वो म्यूजिक बजता है, and there is this vision के रवीना टंडन येलो साड़ी में है, पीछे वो
Yes.
एक बैकग्राउंड में पंखा सा या एग्जॉस्ट सा चल रहा है. And I was like, damn, what the hell I'm watching. एक अराउज जो करता है ना इमोशन वो गाना आपके
Yeah.
अंदर, उतना ही ठंडा परफॉर्मेंस दिया गया. Although the sari was glittery, and I'm sorry, अक्षय कुमार से
Oh.
मुझे ये गिला, he was looking pedophile to me. She was looking like a child to me, and he was looking so old. There was a sequence, tip tip barsa pani, when they are inside that lighting portion. I was like, what the hell is going on? Rohit Shetty से I expected more. My problem is, देखो एक तो उन्होंने क्या किया कि ओरिजिनल सिंगर्स रखे, which is fine enough, and thankfully
Yeah.
नेहा कक्कड़ को नहीं दे दिया. उसने तो पता नहीं क्या बनाना था. आप जब ओरिजिनल गाने को लेके करते हो और सिर्फ बीट्स डालते हो, तो इसका मतलब है वो तो मैंने पहले भी देखा है, तो फिर सिर्फ बात रह जाती है कि आप पिक्चराइजेशन कैसे कर रहे हो. वहां पे ऑल ब्लेम गोज टू रोहित शेट्टी एंड हिज विजन, जो उस टाइम पे था इतने साल पहले, लाइक डेकेड्स अगो, वो
Yes.
नहीं लेके आ पाया.
I was hurt. I was offended too. Kyunki
Yeah.
Ravina Tandon was a goddess in this song.
Goddess.
I think Ravina पानी में आग लगा दी उसने. Ravina का yellow sari, okay, her latke jhatke, she oozed sensuality. In the modern times, we think, you know, songs are sexy and these saris are sexy because they wear them differently these days. But Katrina couldn't hold a candle to Ravina.
No,
Like
no.
Ravina was like sexuality personified, and she had this confidence about her. And you know, jo set ki baat kar rahe ho na, the original was like on a chat. There was nothing, you know, a staircase, a winding staircase where she comes down. Beautiful. यहाँ उन्होंने कार्निवल क्यों चूज किया, कार्निवल में क्यों ये लेके गए, क्यों राइड्स है पीछे, ये क्या हो रहा है, पूरा कार्निवल डेड क्यों है. मे बी अगर मैं मूवी देखती तो मुझे पता चलता कि ये क्या हो रहा है, पर मैंने तो सिर्फ वीडियो देखी है, and I was so like, what the hell, why is this song taking place in a carnival?
The song is the main reason I didn't watch the movie, to be very honest. It was such a
Me too.
turn off for me. I remember जब वो छत पे जाते हैं और उन दोनों का जो सीक्वेंस था अक्षय और रवीना का, ठीक है, the way their bodies are touching each other, the way they are throwing each other, I was like, what the hell they are doing? This is called chemistry.
But
वो अगर
they were a couple during this time. This
probably
song.
yes, the way they were performing, it was
Yes.
beyond beauty. It can't be described.
Yeah, I want to add, it was definitely natural, the chemistry. And in this one with Katrina, Akshay definitely looked like a Havas ka pujari. It just
Yeah.
looked like it just looked like he's just there to have fun. It wasn't like there was romance, there was a feel. In that old version when he's got that white shirt and he's taking it off and he's doing Dil Duba Teri something mein, I think that
Yeah.
was just iconic.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
cannot match what he was doing here. It just
Yeah.
looked really tacky. And why was it in a mela? That's what I don't understand either. Like such a beautiful song in a Purani Haveli. They're doing it in a mela here. It's like, is it a circus? What are we watching? So
Yeah.
I just hated it.
It was
I
a
think-
joke. That's why they were in a circus.
That
because
song
you-
was celebration of rain, you know. क्या बात
Yeah.
थी.
Anyways, I have a song that I actually really like, and it's Larki Aankh Mare.
Yes, I
Yes.
agree.
Yeah, it's another Rohit Shetty song. But going back to the original one, obviously was in like the middle of the street. It's got Arshad Varsi. He's trying to put out this babe of his. You've got
Mhm.
people jumping and stuff. So the Purani vibe was really nice and classical. With here, what I liked, it was different. It was unique. It was today's time. It focuses more on Aankh Mare as well. Like you've got Sara Ali Khan's winking her eyes,
Mhm.
and then she's got that step when she's going
Yeah,
You've got the
I love it.
lights flashing. It
True.
just looks amazing. It just lights up everything. And I think with Ranveer on top, it just lifts up the song. I just
Yeah.
loved it. And then there's a part in the song where in the end you've got the Golmaal team coming in.
Yes.
And then that switch between the old and the new one, Kumar Sanu ki awaaz. I think
Yeah, I
that was
love.
something that lifted up the song.
Yeah.
That was just next level. Especially the part when Karan Johar says, "Oh my God, not another remix." I
Yes.
think that was
Yeah,
funny.
that was love.
That was
I love
killer.
that क्योंकि they're self-aware क्योंकि उनको भी पता है कि हर एक गाने में remix इन्होंने डालना होता है. So when
Yeah.
this came, I was a little skeptical. But can I just say, if you think Ranveer Singh, if you think Rohit Shetty, Aankh Mare is them. 100% over the top. I love the colors. I love the lighting. I love the steps. I love the energy of the song. You know, they're so exuberant. I love all that. They're having fun. I also love Kumar Sanu ka bit because when you think of the original, wohi voices aati hain zehn mein.
Yeah.
But when Kumar Sanu came, it just lifted the song. I think Mika and Neha Kakkar did a good job, but I'm just so happy
Decent job, yeah.
when Kumar Sanu came. And for me, the highlight was when Arshad Warsi came.
Yeah.
कुछ मिनटों के लिए भी नहीं, कुछ seconds के लिए आया था, पर जब आया था, he stole the show. He did the choreography, his expression, the musti he had, his body language. I thought he was fabulous in the song, and I think this is one of my favorite remixes that they've done.
Even on a teaser theater, I was like, I'm loving it. वो फौरन click करता है. There was something relatable. It is one of the best examples जहाँ पे आप अच्छे तरीके से ट्रिब्यूट देखते हो. आपने कुमार सानू को डाला, आपने भी अरशद वारसी को उसी पोर्शन में परफॉर्म करवाना है, which is a great thing to do because अरशद वारसी का गाना was big hit that time. टपोरी सॉन्ग है, मस्ती है, and there is this taxi driver thing क्योंकि उस गाने में उन्होंने टैक्सी ड्राइवर का यूज किया. यहाँ पे मीका took it to some other level. कॉपी करने के लिए भी अक्ल चाहिए होती है.
Yes,
Yes.
for sure.
Great. So I have an example जहाँ अक्ल उन्होंने use की है. My song is Dilbar Dilbar. I love the original and I love the new version as well. Who can forget about the sexy Sushmita Sen in that sexy black outfit? Okay, मुझे लगता है sensuality oozes out of every pore of Sushmita Sen. Okay, she is a beautiful lady. She is elegant and classy.
No doubt.
And everything, you know, that someone would aspire to. I love the way उसने कैसे संजय कपूर को prop की तरह use किया है song में. वो खड़ा रहा, बैठा रहा, वो उसके ऊपर आके झूम रही है, नाच रही है. मुझे अच्छा लगा. You know, every costume change was there. She had fierce looks throughout. And then the backdrop is a cityscape. I really liked it. जहां तक choreography की बात है, obviously the steps are simplistic compared to the dance maestro Nora, but I think जो उसको मिला for the time, क्योंकि time भी अलग था, ऐसा you know ऐसी choreography तब नहीं थी, and she did it an amazing job. And as far as the new version goes, the setting is completely different, the tone is completely different, but I love it. मुझे लगता है original भी ठीक है, अच्छा है, and ये नया भी अच्छा है. They have their own lanes. Neha Kakkar ने यहाँ अच्छा किया है. She put her own flavor into this. We were just making fun कि remix है तो Neha Kakkar ने होना ही होना है. But I feel like in here it was her flavor and Nora ka flavor. The choreography was intense. It was amazing. Nora is a phenomenal dancer. She makes every song she's a part of hers and I love it. ये क्या कहते हैं जहाँ you know Sanjay Kapoor prop था ना, इस गाने में the sexy hunk John Abraham was the prop. वो कैसे बैठा और कैसे ऐसे उसके ऊपर आती थी और डांस करती थी. That chemistry was fire. उन दोनों ने ना आग लगा दी screen पे. Like I love them together.
Sushmita Sen was just fabulous, especially that scene when she comes out of that pani in that blue costume. She just looked yummy. Banda usko kha jaye. Like she looked amazing. And I think she just lifted that song. It was just about her. Like you said, it was just about her. She was having maze in that song.
You know this water scene that you just mentioned? And जैसे उन्होंने picturize किया था ना, पहले हाथ दिखा रहे हैं, फिर पैर दिखा रहे हैं. I was like, oh my gosh, she
looked like
beautiful.
A diva.
Yes.
And then coming back to now Nora's newer version, Nora obviously is just hotness ki dukaan. Like she just nailed it, especially in her red costume and the way she does her belly dancing. I think she nailed it. And the setting was different. It was a clubby vibe. Jahan pe gunde lad rahe hain piche. She's got the fire and everything. Obviously, the original is original. But that time, obviously, for me, that wasn't a wow chemistry. I think that song was just about Sushmita just having fun and patawing, you know, Pyar Ko Re Jana and stuff. Here, I think Nora just stole the show completely. With John Abraham, like it was fire.
Give me John Abraham as a prop any day. Any day.
You'd love that.
जब वो original गाना था, it was a dream sequence, and I remember my mother was a big fan of Sushmita that time. जब वो पानी से निकली थी, she is like, जब सुष्मिता पानी से निकलती है, बिपाशा पानी से निकलती है, जिससे फिल्म में, my mother is a huge fan. She is like, ये होती है heroine की entry, and both were wearing those big necklace, वो जो beads पहने हुए थे गले में, and she looks amazing. She was on fire. और thankfully नोरा ने वो गाना अपना बनाया, full justification, and I'm so glad कि वो मेरा ख्याल से नोरा का big break था जिससे लोगों ने उससे बहुत ज्यादा प्यार भी दिया. जब मैंने लगाया, every beat was beautiful. The Morocco setting, the Arabic vibe, the belly dancing vibe. She was in this golden avatar जहाँ पे उसने gold पहना हुआ है. She's in water playing, बाल बांधे में है, and she looks like this goddess, this Egyptian thing she was. And I think total justified. और मेरा ख्याल से सुष्मिता को इससे अच्छा justification tribute उस गाने को ओरिजिनल को कोई और दे नहीं सकता था. Thank God they brought Nora, nobody else. And Nora's luck and Nora's hard work paid off. One of the early songs जो billions को जाके टच करता है. So I have this remake thing जहाँ पे मेरा दिल बहुत बुरी तरीके से टूटा. That was छम्मा छम्मा. You know, एक एक एक्सप्रेशन पे, एक एक मोमेंट पे 4-5 एक्सप्रेशन दिए थे उर्मिला मातोंडकर ने. उसकी आंखें, शी लाइक टंग 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 टंग, एंड आई वाज लाइक डैम दिस गर्ल. छम्मा छम्मा को उसने क्या कमाल का डांस किया. मैंने 4 शादियों पे उस गाने पे डांस किया है उर्मिला बन के. आई वाज लाइक मैं उर्मिला हूं.
मैंने काफी बार परफॉर्मेंस दी स्टेज पे इस गाने पे.
या उर्मिला ने एक्सप्रेशंस की मार. शी इज अ ब्रिलियंट डांसर, बट हर आईज, her makeup, her look, and Saroj Khan choreography, she was fire. इतना बड़ा गाना. ये वो फिल्म थी जो लोगों ने गाने की वजह से जाके देखी थी, जो थोड़ी बहुत देखी थी. लेकिन नाउ जो उसका बेड़ा गर्क किया जाता है. Thanks to Neha Kakkad. Sorry, darling Neha, but you just killed this song badly. And that to Ali Abraham. Ali, I'm not a huge fan of you, but I respect you. But darling, you were so bad in that song. मतलब आपको लगता है कि अगर आपने गाने को सेक्सी बनाना है तो लड़की को 2 पीस में ले आओ, एक दुपट्टा लहरा दो, and that's it. Urmila proved in that whole traditional attire she doesn't have to show off much, yet she was sexy, yet her eyes were oozing sexiness and sensuality. यहाँ पे bad choreography, bad arrangement music, bad singing. Neha Kakkad, it was a bad song.
I 100% agree. जैसे 1 2 3 को टच नहीं करना चाहिए था, टिप टिप बरसा पानी को टच नहीं करना चाहिए था, छम्मा छम्मा को बिल्कुल टच नहीं करना चाहिए था. Urmila was,
it's untouchable.
Yeah, she was a goddess in this song. Her eyes spoke volumes. Her expressions, the costume was amazing. Her whole look was crazy. The sand, the way she danced, she carried that song like no other. मैंने वो movie देखी for this song. मुझे लगा कि और भी कुछ होगा. She was only there for this song and she killed it. ये जो Ellie है, she's a beautiful girl, beautiful body, but please, please. Urmila ko aane do.
Too plain. She was too plain in that song.
वो completely feely different था. एक तो गाने का उन्होंने क्या कर दिया. मुझे ये समझ नहीं आता. I am not a professional in the music industry by any stretch of the imagination. लेकिन सुन के मुझे भी पता लग रहा है कि ये क्या बकवास चल रही है. तो उनको कैसे नहीं पता. I didn't even know कि इस song का remix भी हुआ है. Like it didn't even cross my thinking until like Odie mentioned this the other day, and I was like, wait a minute. Chamma Chamma, Urmila wala, uska remix hai. And he was like, yes. And Ellie Avram is in there. I was like, huh?
Oh God.
And I went and looked and I was horrified.
It's shocking.
Appalled.
A good thing मैंने नहीं देखा था पहले, क्योंकि I would have been mad for all this time.
Especially the way the original was set in a village, the way she's dressed like a Banjaran and stuff. It had a match. It had a backdrop, a story. You've got Amresh Puri there as a gunda, and you've got her dancing around people. You know, like the Basanti look. So it's got that vibe of the movie. Here, it's just in a club, and it's just like she's just looking hard. Nangi hai, but that's all it is. It's just aankhon ko satisfy karna. That's
Very
all it is. Too much skin show, but there was no choreography. There was no feel factor. There was nothing. Like you said, Urmila had it in her eyes. She gave every expression from hair. With Ellie, sorry, her expressions were just from hair.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And what about Neha Kakkad?
Like
Neha Kakkad was so bad in that song.
Yeah, even her awaz, it was like, like a kawwa.
Kawwa, yeah.
My next pick is Mahi Ve Mohabbat Sacha from Kante. And I love the song, but I have very high regrets for this remake. First of all, it's because एक तो मुझे समझ नहीं आया, like when the song starts, you've got Zareen Khan looking all hot, coming out of the pani, but एक भी बाल गीला नहीं है, first of all. Then she's got this thing coming out over here, and it doesn't even look like bal, it looks more like potty or something. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
What?
Yeah, if you go and see the song, that's what it actually looks like. And I think it was just a disaster. I mean, the choreography was rubbish. I think she was just trying too hard. Like,
Yeah.
she's a very beautiful actress, but she's not sexy. I think she was just trying too hard, and it looked like it was just forced out of her. That's what I didn't like about the song. I mean, Neha Kakkar sang it beautifully, but it wasn't that original feel with Malaika Arora, where she's in that fizza and she's enjoying herself and she's pukaring her ashik and stuff. I think that had a story, that had a background. Zareen Khan could never match up to Malaika Arora's choreography, not even choreography, let alone her style, her ada. Like with Malaika, like you know her from the Chanya Chanya times and the Horned Rasile lady and stuff. Nobody can match her. With Zareen Khan, she was just trying too much and it was a flop. I'm sorry, but it was a flop. I think she just looked like एक प्लास्टिक की दुकान रखी है वहां पे and she's just performing.
So I 100% agree. If you take the video out of the mix,
Yeah.
then it's a beautiful song. I think
Yeah.
Neha Kakkar put her emotion and soul into this song, and I think she did a brilliant job. I like the music. I love the whole feel of the new version. I don't have
Yeah.
a problem with it. I had a problem with the video because Zareen Khan was not, her body language wasn't right, her dance moves wasn't right. She paid homage to some of Malaika's original choreography, वो पोल के साथ, लेकिन
Yeah.
वो भी अच्छा नहीं बैठा मेरे लिए. जो original है, Richa Sharma's voice, ये Sukhwinder Singh's voice, magic.
Yeah.
Magic है ये voices. And I feel like जो दर्द Richa Sharma लेके आई थी ना इस गाने में, it was next level. The lyrics were next level. एक तरफ इश्क है तन्हा तन्हा, एक तरफ हुस्न है रुसवा रुसवा.
Ruswa, ruswa.
Yes,
Exactly.
and then the other one, दिल न टूटे खुदा का ये घर है, तेरे सजदे में मेरा ये सर है. Like, oh my
Wow.
God, this pukar to the love, this wanting to have this love, but your kismet is just not letting you get there. This pain Malaika showed. Like, people think Malaika just is sexy. Her moves are all sexy. हाँ, वो इस गाने में sexy थी, sexy moves थे, लेकिन you could see that emotion in her as well. इस time period में अगर कोई pole में dance करे, like they're a stripper, I think everyone thinks that's normal. Back when Malaika did it, it was a new risque thing for her to do. So I love the whole picturization. But once again, Richa Sharma was amazing in this Ghana.
Hands down,
Amazing.
no doubt.
Very rightly put. ये pioneer pole गाना था.
Yeah.
It was the first pole गाना, proper pole गाना, और जहाँ पे Malaika did so beautiful, and it's not a romantic song, it's a heartbreaking song.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
like Kirti beautifully mentioned कि जहाँ वो लाइनें हैं, वो आज भी सुनने को, जब रिचा की आवाज में सुनने को मिलती हैं, it's
Goosebumps.
magic,
Goosebumps.
it's Sufi, it has this Sufi touch in it.
Yes.
Whereas this Neha Kakkar version, she did a decent job, but I think only the pole was better. Zareen Khan was doing that thing.
Confident नहीं लगी ओडी, मुझे लगा
Yeah,
कि
she was
जो
not confident.
confidence Malaika में है ना, inherent, वो confidence Zareen लेके नहीं आ पाई.
She had no adain, not in her eyes, no dard, no passion.
Mhm.
Malaika Arora brought out the feel of the music. It was her. She created that song.
My next pick is a pick that has made me the most mad at any remix at any time. It's Masakali. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh
The
God.
original in Delhi 6 was so amazing. इतना amazing था कि मैंने जब ये गाना देखा, I was like, oh, I have to go watch this movie now. मैं theaters गई just for this song. Masakali by Mohit Chauhan, A.R. Rahman's music, first class, like genius level stuff. There was this fun, there was this exuberance, excitement. ये Delhi life दिखा रहे हैं. Delhi landscape is like a character in this song. Ghar, chat, galiyan, log. I loved it. Sonam was looking like a doll. Innocence, you know, the like खूबसूरती.
Purity.
Yes,
She was pure.
Her basic ये जो move करती है ऐसे करके, you know, I
That
loved
one.
it with the dove. I love. And then Abhishek Bachchan, I think he has swagger. I know people may not like him. I've always loved him. I think वो जो ऐसे उसको देख रहे ऐसे झूमने लगा था ना, I thought that was such a vibe. I felt like when this remake came, I was so pissed. मुझे लगा, why does T-Series ruin their own music? पता नहीं क्यों करते हैं ऐसे.
And so badly. So badly.
Exactly.
इतना amazing गाना है और उन्होंने खुद ही like उसका बेड़ा गर्क कर दिया. I don't understand why. मैंने वो movie मरजावा देखी नहीं, पर मैंने जब ये song देखा, I was like, I'm never watching this movie because it's unreal. kahan se kahan wo song ko le gaye. They're in this room and what are they doing? Sid and Tara don't even have chemistry, and this song isn't about that. This song is about enjoying life, enjoying where you are, and just having a blast. I did not like it. I feel like Mohit Chauhan, you legend, you. The singers in this song were pathetic and no one can touch you. Like Mohit Chauhan ka gana mat chhero. Simple.
Like you said कि ये गाना रोमांस के ऊपर था ही नहीं. It was about freedom.
Yes.
जब मटक कली मटक पंख होकर फैला and all that. So
Yes.
they were free birds. Sonam and Abhishek both were like these beautiful free doves. वो खुद
Yes.
परिंदे लग रहे थे.
Yes.
And like you said, अभिषेक बच्चन को ना बहुत ज्यादा सब्जेक्ट किया जाता है unnecessary trolling के ऊपर. He is
Yes.
very underrated. He's a
Yes.
brilliant actor. He has that swag about him.
His
And
eyes.
yeah, and for the first time I thought कि सोनम कपूर कितना अच्छा परफॉर्म कर सकती है.
Yes.
She was so original. She was this
Yeah.
young,
Breath of
beautiful,
fresh air.
yeah. She was this, young village belle जो मस्ती करिए. उसको अपनी जोन में थी.
Love it.
And here we have Tara Sutaria, and I was wishing only Kabutar should have been shown. Tara is a beauty. कि कबूतर ही दिखाते थे. इन दोनों को दिखा दी है.
ये जो टेल था कबूतरों का इस गाने में, इसमें क्यों नहीं लेके आए? वो भी ले
इसमें क्यों
आते
लेके
थे।
बाट टब
Exactly.
दिखा दी है. उस बाट टब की तुक क्या थी. और सॉरी सिद्धार्थ द हैंडसम गाय, लेकिन उस गाने के अंदर वो दोनों बिल्कुल सूट नहीं कर रहे थे.
Oh,
और इतने रीसेंट गाने को रीविजिट करने की तुक नहीं बनती थी.
no.
लाइक यू सेड मोहित चौहान की जो वॉइस है, जो वो अपने जर्नी पे आपको लेके जाता है, एंड
Yes.
टू ए.आर. रहमान
Yes.
ट्यून्स, वो तो ज्यादती है.
Yeah,
And
so
this song picks you up every time you hear. You can hear it 10 times in a row and you won't get sick of it. Is that
Yeah,
amazing of a
very
song?
true, very true, very true.
So I have a different take. I'm not a huge fan of both the songs, but I liked Sonam's one better in terms of the performance. Like that what she's doing and she's doing that. I love that part of the song, but I'm not a huge fan. But
Wow.
for the remake, I think it was a disaster. It shouldn't have been in Marjawa because I've seen the movie. I liked the movie personally, but I think the song there was no fiber of the song being in that movie. It was stupid because it's about a lady who's mute and whatever, and usme bathtub mein wo jhoom rahi hai. It didn't make sense. I think that just ruined the movie itself by adding extra 5 minutes for no reason. So that's my take.
It's okay. You might not be a fan of that song or a huge fan of that song.
I
will look it
love
up
that
for you.
song.
I'm a huge fan of that song. मुझे
Yeah.
100 times ये गाना सुना दो अभी के अभी, I'll be happy.
And Kirti, in the same movie, there's another song. Thank God it's not being murdered. वो सास गाली देवे, that ससुराल गेंदा फूल. I just love that song.
No, but
Love.
that is being remixed. I think I've heard. Suna hai
Oh,
maine,
it
remix
is.
hua hai.
दो
बादशाह
Yeah.
ने किया था ना गेंदा फूल.
Yeah.
नहीं, that is not that गेंदा फूल. That is this other गेंदा फूल. Basha
But
is another
uski copy hai
copy.
na. Uski sasti
But
copy hai.
Harris,
I know what you mean.
this is my thing is बॉलीवुड की फेवरेट चाल है भेड़ चाल. सो वो तो ये करते रहेंगे. बस एक दफा किसी ने ये उल्लू के पट्टे ने रीमेक करना शुरू किया, उसके बाद सबने लाइन लगाई है, हम तब रीमेक
Yeah,
की मतलब
exactly.
लाइन लगा के दिखाएंगे. Thankfully, the next song from Chamma Chamma to Tamma Tamma. Tamma Tamma is like that iconic song जहाँ पे बप्पी दा के मैजिक था, जहाँ पे माधुरी के स्टेपिंग थी, जहाँ पे संजय दत्त का अक्खड़पन था, सरोज खान थी, वो बड़ा सेटअप था, इतनी मेहनत थी, और वो इंस्टेंट म्यूजिकलिटी, वो टंग टंग टंग, वो जो स्टार्ट का पोर्शन था. आई थिंक उस गाने को शायद टच नहीं किया जा सकता. लेकिन 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 करण जौहर ने जिस तरह से इस गाने को यूज करवाया in Badrinath ki Dulhaniya, Alia was looking too cute and Varun Dhawan was so fun to watch, and the way they picturize कि बाकी वो जो mannequin portion आता है कि वो जो सब mannequin बनेंगे, everything, चाहे वो visualization थी, चाहे picturization थी, चाहे उस गाने को लेके नमस्कार दोस्तों आप आपके लिए पेश खिदमत. I love that thing. वो tributing करनी जरूरी है, और इस गाने को भी थोड़ा सा ढंग वो लेके जो गए, I think एक अच्छे गाने को अच्छे तरीके से उन्होंने रीयूज किया है और बड़े प्यारे तरीके से किया है. सो आई लव दिस तम्मा तम्मा, बट ओरिजिनल इज ओरिजिनल. सॉरी.
Yeah, I agree. Original is original, and I'm a Madhuri fangirl. I'm also a Sanjay Dutt fangirl. So I love this song. एक तरफ dancer है, एक तरफ non-dancer है, जो dancer के साथ dance कर रहा है. I just loved it. And वो iconic steps, you know, वो ही ज़हन में आते हैं. जहाँ तक कि new version है, I think Varun and Alia have a very cute chemistry.
Yeah.
They feed off of each other very well. And ये जो नया version था, it wasn't like, it didn't hurt your ears. It was fun to look at, fun to watch. But yeah, it's not, for me, not at the level of the original, but I don't think it was like an offense.
Yeah, it wasn't definitely an offense, but it was a good attempt. And I think the choreography and the chemistry that Varun and Alia have is amazing. And I think she looked amazing in that colorful, you know, like that jacket that she had, and then Varun's biker jacket and stuff. I think that was a good match. The vibe, the scenery was good. But nobody can Sanju Baba and Madhuri for sure. Like, they're just next level.
You know, about this song, thankfully they didn't go for this sexiness.
लोगों को लगता है कि remix means कि sexy करो.
यही भेड़ चाल है ना, that is the point.
It could be amazing if you stick to the theme and have the original concept. Then it can do wonders. So हमने छम्मा छम्मा भी कर लिया, टम्मा टम्मा भी कर लिया, and now it's time for some humma humma.
Wow.
Now, basically, this song is from the movie Bombay, and it's a Shadi wala gana, Sohagrat wala gana, and it's got Sonali Bindre in there, and it's about Manisha Koirala on her first night and how she's having this beautiful exotic time. जिस तरह से वो दो पर्दों के बीच में झूम रही है, and she's giving her lahu, her tan badan to her man. I think it was amazingly
what
shot.
A description.
I think
beautifully done.
I think it was amazingly shot. The Ghana was nice. It had a great vibe and stuff. Now, they've made a remix of it. Now, it's in from the movie Okay Janu with Shraddha Kapoor. Now, that's obviously got that bedroom vibe, and it's got that tease and that feel and stuff. For me, I wouldn't say it was a bad attempt. It wasn't overly amazing at the same time. But with original Humma Humma, it's got that feel, it's got that fizza, you know, it's made in the 90s, and you understand it's got that Suhagrad wala nasha, you know, like you've seen Ram Leela, and it's like that Lahumu Lag Gaya, and you've got Ranveer, and you know, Tuna and all that sort of song. I think that vibe was just amazing. Here, it was just more, I think, cartoonized. It could have been done in a more...
millennialized. It was millennialized.
It was millennialized in a more cartoon way, I would say, because it didn't have that feel to it. You know, Manisha Koirala, in the start, she's doing all these funny poses and all those cartoon faces and stuff. I think that looked cute. It looked amazing with her personality. With Shraddha, I think kami ho gayi thi. It wasn't that perfect vibe. I think it was a good tune, like to groove and move and dance to, but I don't think it was required in the movie. I don't think it was that amazing.
I completely disagree with you. Okay. I love the original. Okay, I love it. I love the feel. Original, great. I have nothing bad to say about the original. Sonali is one of the most beautiful women to ever come into movies in India. But the new version, I love it. Mujhe lagta hai it's fun, it's peppy, it's energetic. I love Shraddha and Aditya together. I think they have amazing chemistry. And yes, the sensuality wasn't there, but it was supposed to be these two people who are dating, who like each other, who love each other, and they're just having fun. They don't have a care in the world. I love the colors. I love the choreography. I love the big bed in the middle of the room, okay? Center stage. I love them on the bed and gyrating their hips. I love it. I love the floor sequence. I loved Badshah's rap that comes in the middle of it. I just thought it was a fun thing. Yes, totally different feel from the original. Like I said, original is great, but I think ye jo remix hai, it was great for the times we're in. Like we said, it's a millennial touch to it. Millennials are kind of like, you know, fun, hee hee ha ha types. And I feel like this song is our vibe. We're millennials here. Come on.
जब हम्मा हम्मा आया था, ए.आर. रहमान को लोगों ने प्यार करना शुरू किया था और उनको नजर आ रहा था कि एक ऐसा म्यूजिशियन है जो टेक्नोलॉजी का बहुत अच्छा इस्तेमाल कर सकता है. लेकिन अब टेक्नोलॉजी का इतना इस्तेमाल हो चुका है, लाइक यू सेड, बादशाह आता है और मिलेनियल बच्चे जो हैं वो सिर्फ वो शायद टेक्नोलॉजी के ऊपर ही जा रहे होते हैं. I love this song, the new version, but not too much. Shraddha, to me, she's not sexy actually, but she looked very sexy. And Aditya Roy Kapoor is actually too much sexy. I just love Aditya Roy Kapoor.
I love everything about Aditya.
Yeah. And this Humma Humma song, another level tha, chartbuster that time. So उस गाने को thankfully A.R. रहमान ने ही अपने कंपोजिशन में दोबारा यूज किया है.
Yes.
It's not being touched by Tanishq Bagchi. That was my nightmare.
I'm gonna move you away from this nightmare. I'm going to Saki. Saki,
Oh.
Saki, re, Saki, Saki. I think the original is fab, and I think the new version is fab as well. People forget when this song came out, Koina Mitra was like the it girl. She was like the new hot thing on the block. And this Gaane mein, she was looking hot. And she was with Sanjay Dutt, who had his swagger going on. You know, he has this persona, like larger
Gangster
than life.
look. That
Man.
gangster look.
Man, yes. The choreography was nice. Uska ek, you know, hook step hai jo aaj tak hum sab jante hain. Sunidhi Chauhan, Sukhwinder Singh ki jodi, their voices, their vocals are on another level. यहाँ से यहाँ जाते हैं उनके vocals. No one can touch them when it comes to the singing. मुझे lyrics भी बहुत पसंद थे. The feel of the Ghana, I love it. All of that being said, I think the new version is equally good. Neha Kakkar once again did a fabulous job in here. And यहाँ Neha Kakkar, Nora Fatehi and John Abraham का trio फिर से नजर आता है. They all did good. Once again, Nora can do no wrong when it comes to dancing. जब भी कोई गाना आता है बचपन से वो गाना play होता है and मैं नाचती हूँ देख के. If I try to do that backbend step that Nora does, मैं कहीं hospital ना पहुंच जाऊँ. You know, I think she is a gorgeous dancer, but she's a powerful dancer. That's not easy to do. She just shows how much strength she has. Once again, her and John are just sizzling. Okay, I know कि उनकी like acting की chemistry नहीं है, but I feel like this song chemistry duo they have going on, I love it. Keep doing it. So this is one song that I can listen to it again and again. Old version and new version. Agar singing ka pucho, then yes, Sunidhi Chauhan and Sukhwinder Singh are better. Agar dancing ka pucho, then yes, Nora is better. But Koina Mitra in that time, in that day, she killed it as well.
जब ये गाना आया था साकी साकी, उस वक्त समीरा रेड्डी वाज अनदर एक्टर और मैंने उसका देखा. उसने कहा कि आई वाज फाइटिंग फॉर दैट सॉन्ग. दैट वाज सच अ ह्यूज सॉन्ग. और कोयना डिड सो फैबुलस जॉब कि समीरा ने खुद बोला कि जब मैंने उसको करते देखा और जब फाइनल प्रोडक्ट आया, आई वाज लाइक कोई नहीं कर सकता. एंड देन अगेन वी हैव नोरा टेकिंग द सॉन्ग टू अनदर लेवल कि जहां पे वो एक ऐसा स्टेप लेके आती है कि दैट शोज कि वो कितनी हार्ड वर्किंग है. घुटने छिले हैं, कोनियां सड़ गई हैं, सब मैंने वो बीटीएस देखा, लेकिन शी मेक्स लुक थिंग्स सो इजी कि बंदे को लगता है ये तो हो सकता है. और उसने वो जो अपना एक स्टैंडर्ड मेंटेन किया दिलबर दिलबर से, उसको एक टॉप नॉच और लेके गई साकी साकी के साथ कि सी आई कैन डू दिस एज वेल. एंड लाइक यू सेड, जॉन की और नोरा की कोई चीज है, यू नो, दिस थिंग कि वो गानों में इकट्ठे आते हैं एंड पीपल आर एक्साइटेड टू सी देम टुगेदर. आई रियली विश को वो फिल्म भी करे. लेकिन the song was nice, the original was excellent. नोरा को देख के आंखों को सुकून मिलता है, क्या ठंडक मिलती है कि यार क्या परफॉर्मर है.
So I want to add about Sanjay Dutt from the original song, because I think his character just looked amazing. Especially he's got those ladies dancing around him. He's sitting like a spider web. He just looked amazing.
He was in harem.
He was like
he's like Prince. I think that was like something that was exciting about the song as soon as it started. And then you got Koina Mitra. She was absolutely hot during that time.
Her body,
I was like,
her
wow,
dress.
her stomach, her shiny, you know, tan body, and the way she's moving and grooving. I was like,
her expressions. It was like fierce.
Before Ranveer Singh used oil in Ram Leela, it was Koina Mitra who oiled herself in that Saki Saki. Seriously,
she nailed it with the oil. And obviously coming to now this song, I think Nora obviously has uplifted her level, definitely, from Dilbar Dilbar to everything else that she's done. I think she's just created this big height now that I don't think anyone can match her from these new actors. I think she's just nailed it. She's gorgeous, she's flexible, she's sexy, she's got the body, she's got everything. And I think
she's a star.
She's a superstar. When you think of her, you think of high garmi and you think of all these words. I think she's just amazing. And like you guys said, her chemistry with John was fire. Like
it was literally fire.
They need to do more songs together and more work.
Every year, हमको एक John and Nora का pairing चाहिए गाने में.
Exactly.
That's all I want in life.
And it gets bigger and better, of course.
What if Nora can teach him to dance? That would be amazing.
Nora is today's Helen, basically. You know, she has reached that level कि पता है लोगों को कि इस गाना करना है जो नोरा के लिए होगा और वो justify करेगी. The journey we have seen from TV to the movies and the songs, it's beautiful. Anyways, जब हम dancing की बात कर ही रहे हैं, तो my next pick is one of my favorite dancers, गोविंदा का गाना अखियों से गोली मारे. That रवीना टंडन और गोविंदा की chemistry, that टपोरीपन, even you know कि अखियों से गोली मारे क्यों, and I was like यार क्या मजे का गाना था. और क्या वो एंजॉय करते हैं गोविंदा के अंदर जो वो मस्ती है, जो रवीना टंडन उसका साथ दे रही है. It was overnight hit, so beautifully done. Now coming to this age where Bhumi Pednekar, Ananya Pandey ji, and then current favorite Kartik Aaryan was there. I expected some fireworks, and it was so pusky. It was so bad. एक तो मीका सिंह ने गा दिया, पता नहीं क्यों गाया, हर साल को नहीं गाना चाहिए. एंड देन अखियों से गोली मारे के ऊपर द कोरियोग्राफी वाज सो पुअर. मुझे तो गोविंदा डिजर्व्स अ बेटर ट्रिब्यूट. गोविंदा सॉन्ग्स deserve some better treatment.
हम माधुरी की बात कर लेते हैं, शाहरुख की बात कर लेते हैं, you know, कि this is a school of thought, this is a school in onto itself in, you know, a Bollywood. अमिताभ बच्चन को देख लो. I think Govinda is a school of thought in Bollywood as well. He was a star in the 90s. एक के बाद एक movie आ रही है, and in those movies were some fun songs. Okay, and this song is iconic. Raveena and Govinda ki jodi was iconic. They had so much chemistry. I loved it. This fun chemistry. They fed off of each other. अगर उन्होंने इतना high level set किया हुआ है ना, why ruin it with this Tigri who has no chemistry whatsoever? Karthik, great dancer, but I just felt like there was nothing. Like, what were they giving in this song?
वो ease नहीं थी कीर्ति, that comfort जो you know गोविंदा लेके आते हैं. गोविंदा is a genre in himself. He's an industry. उसने प्रूव किया था कि उस टाइम पे जब सारे बड़े खान आ गए थे, मैं अपना जॉनर मेंटेन करूंगा. इट्स अ गोविंदा फिल्म. और यहाँ पे जब आप उसके गाने को लेके आते हो, आप कोरियोग्राफी डाल लो, जबकि गोविंदा को अगर आप देखो लगता है नहीं कोरियोग्राफी है. He's मक्खन.
हम यहाँ नोरा की बात करते हैं कि she's such a hard worker and her steps are like inspiring, है ना? पर ये जो गोविंदा के गाने हैं ना, anyone and everyone can dance to it. You're not too young, not too old. सभी के सब नाच सकते हैं, and it's fun. Because Govinda's face, he has so much fun when he dances कि हमें लगता है, man, we need to get up and dance as well. वो feel ये new version में मीलों मील तक नहीं था. Like it was pathetic.
I just want to add as well कि Govinda obviously उसको जरूरत नहीं है choreography. He's basically choreography himself. Like he's made himself what he is today. He's a legend. But I don't understand. In that song, in the new version, there's a आखिरी bit में when they're doing this Nagin dance. I don't understand what was the point of that. वो Nagin dance and वो movie का premiere, it didn't make sense. There was no feel factor to it and stuff. And then you got these 3 new people who have no experience, who have no acting classes. Okay, Karthik was probably the decent one out of them. Ananya Pandey is just like plastic की दुकान.
She's a hanger.
Bhumi, जो भी उसका नाम है.
Like, Bhumi Pednekar. She's a brilliant actor.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just didn't have that vibe of the song with all 3 of them together. I think they could have done it.
He is not Raveena Tandon, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like Govinda, Raveena, and Ganesh Acharya ka trio jo hai, it's unbreakable. Do not mess with their songs because you cannot match them. So that is the end of our list. We liked some, loved some, and we absolutely hated and trashed some others. For each of the songs, we loved the original every single time. Remix was hit or miss. So I don't know. Do you want to see more remixes in the future, or are you sick and tired of them?
I am.
Kind of sick and tired.
And don't touch Madhuri songs. For God's sake, don't touch
Madhuri's and Govinda's songs.
Kirti, can you imagine a new version of Choli Ke Piche? Or a new version of Channe Ke Khet Mein? No, we can't.
No.
We can't take that risk.
Let us know what you think. If you agree with us, disagree with our list. If you have any additions that we missed, obviously, there's a lot of remixes these days. And if we sat here to talk about them all, we'd be sitting here until who knows when. Follow us on social media. I am Puri602. Odie is Odies_Insta18. And Harris is...
I am Harris_91.
See you next time.